Hi guys, welcome back to another book review. Today we're going to talk about Celestial Academy Essence by Olivia. Pharos, not quite sure how to say her last name. So this one is book one. I do not know when book two is going to come out, but I am definitely going to be keeping an eye out for it because I was shocked with actually how good this one was. I got this one off a net gallery. I really, I had read what it was about. I kind of went to Goodreads and I was like, the Goodreads reviews were kind of lower for me. And I'm like, you know, sometimes Goodreads is off, so I'm going to just kind of go on what I feel, and I got a good feeling about this one, and I was like, it sounds really interesting, sounds like something I'd really enjoy. It is something I completely would enjoy. So this one is going to be kind of a paranormal romance, but more apocalyptic. It is going to be an enemies to lover, and it is going to be a very, 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 very slow burn. And so you're not just talking a little slow burn, we are talking very slow burn. The book does not move slow. Don't think I'm saying the book moves slow. The book actually moves at a very steady pace. It's not super fast. It's not slow. It's just moves at a steady pace. But the romance, that enemies to lovers romance, slow burn. So you get a lot of the banter. You get a lot of the frustration and the angst and all that going on. I'm going to say my favorite part on this one is the female main character. She's really, really feisty. I actually love the fact of the things she would say. Like, I would be sitting there reading, and I'm sitting next to my husband on the couch, and he's like, looking like I'm crazy, and I'm sitting there going like this, like covering my mouth, like in shock, and he's like, okay, what, are you all right? And I'm like, that, and so I explained to him what happened, and I'm like, I cannot believe she just said that. I cannot believe she just said this. And I'm not going to try to give away spoilers, but in that instant, it was what she had said to the archangels when she was meeting them, because this one, and I was like in shock. I was just like, what, why would you say that? Don't say that. And I say that throughout the entire book. Constantly I was going, oh my gosh, why did she say that? Her mouth gets her in so much trouble, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I am here for it. I loved it. It was great. I loved it. So obviously when you heard me talking about archangels, this one is going to have angels and demons. Like I said, it's post-apocalyptic. It's got other supernatural species, I guess that's a good way to put it, other supernatural species, but really this one focuses more on the angels and the demons and the nephilim and all of that. She's going to be, I'm going to give you a quick overview of this one. The female main character, she is going to be caught by a nephilim for doing something naughty that she shouldn't have been doing, and kind of as her punishment, she is sent to this academy, and she is kind of forced to kind of learn things, and he's kind of putting her through like Nephilim boot camp because he's trying to figure out more about her and why she can do some of the things she can do. I don't really, you know, I'm big on not giving away spoilers, so I don't want to give away spoilers. But yeah, that's it. She's going to be punished, and there's a lot going on. I'm going to say right now, a lot of people mentioned that they got, in the reviews that I had read, that they felt like this one had definite Zodiac Academy vibes. I agree, but I disagree at the same time. It definitely has the Magical Academy. It definitely has, there's a little bit of the feisty bullying going on, but she really bullies right back, so it's not the same kind of situation. Definitely not as dark on that aspect. It is a darker one. It is darker paranormal romance fantasy. I'm not quite sure what she listed it as, to be honest with you. But, it really is a little bit darker, but not quite like that. There is a lot of the happening, obviously. That's just how it goes. But my big one on this one is, it's not the plot line. It's completely different. Like, everybody knows I've read that series. It's a series I enjoy. It's a series I like, which is, the reviews is actually part of the reason people saying that it was like that was part of the reasons I picked this up, because I'm like, a lot of people don't like that book. And I love that book. And so, and I know that book is kind of, it's either a hit or miss with that series for people. And I was like, I'm going to check this one out because of that. I wasn't disappointed. I loved it. Completely different storyline, completely different plot. So don't think that this one's going to be like, oh, this one is just like that. It's not, they're not, they have similarities, but they're completely different. This one is very original. It's very good. Like I said, very post-apocalyptic. I absolutely flippin' loved it. And I'm going to recommend this to people. Like I said, I do not know when book 2 is going to come out, but if you love your paranormal, you love angels, you love demons, you love some slow burn, some enemies to lovers, you like a little bit of the dark stuff, all of that added in it, and you like the academia, then I would for sure check this one out because I absolutely love this one, and I think you might too.